Welcome to Drawn from Bees, actually sitting in my family room, about to go back to Australia. We've got drummer Matt, guitar player Raven, singer Dan, bass player Stu.
G'day.
Hello.
G'day.
Hey.
G'day.
Got a long hair, got a song to setting sun tonight. Got a long hair, got a song to setting sun tonight.
Notice that 3 of the 4 of them are drinking water. This is the first.
Yeah, this is first for the week.
Yeah. You guys.
I'm staying true to myself.
You guys are here for Muse Expo, which is a conference that attracts some of the best talent around the world. Gave you guys a chance to meet and greet. Also play your first ever American show. I have to congratulate you. You guys are at the Whiskey Sunday night. I thought it was great. I thought it was just an excellent show.
Thank you very much.
We thought...
You're going to say you thought we were awesome.
I was going to say something like that, but then I thought, that's just a bit presumptuous, really.
No, not at all.
But I figure if we don't think we did a good job, then we probably shouldn't have come.
Yeah, I think we got off stage pretty much buzzing after that gig, and relatively we had the conference, but I mean we're coming over for the performance. We played the Whiskey,
You know what I heard, that the floorboards that Jim Morrison tread on that stage have not been replaced, and I believe that because there's you step into some spots on the stage and it's like, whoa, I'm going to go through the stage. But we're treading the same floorboards as Jim Morrison, which is pretty much for us.
That means
a lot of history
lot.
there.
Yeah, it's just intense.
They can't replace him.
They probably shouldn't try, I think.
You guys have a very intricate sound with the harmonies and the instrumentation. I was keeping my fingers crossed that it was going to come through in the live gig, and it did. It did. It came across real well.
And can I just say part of the thrill about playing is that it really can come crashing down at any time because it is quite intricate what we do.
You guys are having success at home. You've had great airplay with Longtooth Setting Sun, which came from your second EP. It's been, I think, a real boost for you, hasn't it?
That's right, definitely.
It's been awesome. We had amazing radio support from Triple J, and it's been, they've been incredibly supportive, and we're really grateful for it.
Did you sense when you guys were recording the song that it was going to be the radio track?
I knew when I wrote the song that it was going to be the radio track.
Stu, actually, I have to say, he did go, this is our hit. I don't think you can be any more sure than that. I don't know.
He actually walked into the room and played the chords and sang some random and then Matt wrote all the lyrics.
He wrote all the lyrics.
Yeah, I wrote the 4 lyrics.
Yeah. The hook. I'm not doing myself enough credit here, I gotta say, but Stu was like, this is going to be our hit, and we were playing it and going, yeah, it's probably right.
Literally, the first thing that people ask you are you guys good? Which is an interesting one because you never get that in Australia. But they're here, they go, are you good? And you go, of course we're good. And then it generates this kind of mood of, well, you've got to talk yourself up because everyone's doing the same kind of thing. So to get above the noise is like an escalating North Korea, South Korea kind of thing. And no, it is. And you've got to get the bigger bomb, or else people aren't going to pay attention.
Good metaphor, Stu.
I should run away.
I think live, especially in the live arena, there are 2 kinds of bands, and the only way to tell them is you look in their eyes. And one kind of band, their eyes are saying, I hope they like this. And the other eyes are saying, this is the story I'm telling. And I think
that's fucking beautiful, Dan.
I agree.
Can you remember that one and pull it out again?
I will.
I think also it's because the musical experience we're having and have been having for the last 18 months or so is much more genuine and natural because we're not trying to force ourselves into anything. We're not trying to make ourselves part of any scene. We literally said, okay, let's do 4 records, we'll theme them, and whatever kind of happens will be the record.
I think that with the current climate of the music industry as it is, the bands that are getting through and the bands that are really making a mark are the dedicated ones who love what they're doing, because the bands that we're out for, I want to be the next big thing or anything like that. It comes across as not genuine quite quickly, and if they don't get the success of selling the 50,000 records they do, then they go, well, that's the end of it. Whereas for us, it's always been a case of, if we don't, if it doesn't work this time, we keep working at it, and it's always been a case of, there's nothing else we could conceivably be doing, and there never will. We'll be 80 years old going, yeah, we're still traveling around the world making music. And if we're not, then...
I'll be saying I wish I invested in real estate.
I wish I'd invested in Apple.
I wish I'd invested in anything. I think what really matters is that human beings are kind or unkind, or selfish or unselfish. And every American we've met here has been incredibly kind and unselfish and welcoming.
That's a beautiful statement.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, it's really true.
Yeah, we've met some great people out here, and
Really true.
And Americans come across to me as really genuine too, which is, it's a really cool thing that I felt like, you're coming to Hollywood. This is Matt and I's first time here. We didn't really kind of imagine that you'd find genuine people in, the town that's famous around the world for all the things it is.
People just be, excuse me, shouting at us like larger than life characters.
These people are great, yeah.
This is a race, my dear, then you won't get far in those pretty shows. This is a mess, I fear, and the chances are that the rain has come. Pretty sure it'll kill us all.
I want to wish you guys the very best of luck. I think this is a beautiful album, and let me just ask you this real quickly. What would be your plans for America? You have 4 discs recorded. Would there be a compilation at some point when you get that U.S. release?
We'd probably start off by putting out one album first, and it would probably be picking things that seem to work together from our last 4 EPs.
Yeah, great.
Anything else you guys want to mention real quick?
We'll be back sooner than you think.
You better be. Absolutely.
We'll be staying at Bruce's house next
We are. Everyone,
free of charge.
the after party's here.
The after party is definitely right here. Yeah, great. Thanks, guys.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.